Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to your October 2023 general monthly reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support, for being so patient and understanding with me, sticking around. I know I've been behind on some readings. I've had quite the busy schedule, a lot of craziness going on. And yeah, I hope you guys are ready for some eclipse energies coming up this month. So I'm going to freestyle your energy reading for this month. We're just going to see what comes out for you. And I will be pulling some Moonology cards since we'll be having some eclipse energies with the new moon, full moon, you know, mid and end of this month. And we'll see where that will take you guys. And so I'll also pull some wisdom of the oracle, and I'll clarify as I go along. I will be opening up new appointments for those of you that are interested in booking a personal reading. I will post the information down below, but you can always find the link to my calendar in the description box down below. Also, if you are in the Southern California area, I will be at an event the night of the new moon, actually. I will be at an event where I'll be doing in-person live readings. If you are interested, all that information is going to be posted down below. So you've got the Magician, your major arcana so far for this month. Magician, new beginnings, but also a very powerful new beginning for you. There is much to be celebrated, especially when it comes to money, career, finances, just financial stability as a whole. If you have felt like there was someone who was not perhaps sharing the wealth, or you know, not putting in their part of the responsibility, maybe you're co-parenting, divorce, separation, children involved, that sort of thing. I feel like if there are finances in the home, or just shared finances altogether, whether you guys are together or not, or this is extended family or roommates, I feel like someone's not pulling their weight. Someone's being dishonest here about whether or not they can help you out. And basically, I feel like somebody here is being stubborn. It's like they're trying to prove a point, and by proving that point means to withhold from you, withhold money from you. And it's like they have a very clear choice, but then so do you. Okay, Gemini, remember that. You also have a very clear choice. If we're talking child support, alimony, you have the choice to go to court and get that person to pay up. If we're talking about a judgment and somebody owes you money, we're talking about going to court and being able to get some of that back, right? If this has to turn into a legal situation, because maybe you had a verbal contract or agreement, or maybe it was a, you know, a contract or agreement between friends, family members, and things didn't quite go the way you had planned, I feel like you're basically at a crossroads. Like they're going to F you over. Well, then guess what? I've got a choice to make. You have a choice to make, Gemini. Why should you cower when they don't care about the situation, or, you know, in the position or the disposition of how they're leaving you here? Seven of Swords, I do not like. And it's right in between the Two of Wands and the Four of Swords. So the Two of Wands speaks of, you know, being at a crossroads, needing to make a choice. Which path do you take? And, you know, also with that energy of analysis paralysis, because you've got the Four of Swords here that's like, okay, let's stop, let's take a moment to really think all the options. I feel like someone here is like going through every possible option here, whether it's good or bad, or what to do, and worried about choosing the wrong option. And I just have to say that no matter what choice, what path you take, what steps you choose to take, they will be the right ones. Some of them give you quick results because you've chosen an option that shows you immediate results or outcome with what you're shooting for. And others, well, there may be other options or other hiccups or speed bumps or, you know, experiences along the way. But at the end of the day, you are where you should be or need to be, okay? Four of Swords really is like that reset, that big pause, that break in a situation. If you haven't been getting along with people, if this is in a relationship and there's a third party, I feel like at this point, there is this energy of if you're dealing with an ex who's seeing someone and then they're denying that they're seeing someone. I just feel like there's a lot of deception and lying with someone in particular here. Tell me about who this person that's being deceptive. Tell me about them. Just give me some information on this person. For some of you, it just feels like you have been there, done that with this person. I feel like they've really honed down. I mean, they've got it down to a science, playing victim, you know, woe is me, what about me? And it's always about this person. Again, this feels like this is a very selfish person. This feels like this is someone who wants everything their way and doesn't really care that you're not getting what you want out of something. Okay, I feel like this is also a very inconsiderate person. I feel like this is a person who probably their whole life has had to fight for someone's approval, someone's attention, someone's affection, and that is like an inner child wound that they've never really healed from, that they've got to keep on working for themselves. So it trickles into other relationships, working, friendships, relationships. This is family relationships. This is love relationships. So keep that in mind. Let me have a card for the Two of Wands here for Gemini. Beautiful. See, I told you, the Chariot card. There's your second major arcana so far. And so the Chariot card does speak of, you know, forward movement. You may be looking towards the things, the situations that have happened in the past, but you are definitely ready to move forward. And you are at a point in your life where you get to choose what you want to do for yourself, for your highest good, for your children, your family, you know, the best possibilities, the best possible outcome. The Chariot speaks of, you know, success. However, you know, don't rush into anything too quickly. The Two of Wands, I know you're not trying to rush into something, but I feel like the minute you make a decision or a choice or pick a path, it's one of those where it's like, let's run with it, right? And you know, Page of Wands, I do feel like you've got offers coming in. This could be good news. This could be offers of love. This could be new job opportunities, promotions. For some of you, I'm hearing relocation opportunities. So this could be a job that relocates you, or perhaps like a new office, a new setup. Like, hey, we're thinking of opening up another location at XYZ location. Would you be interested in helping us set it up and, you know, get it going and hire the staff? And maybe for some it's a permanent location you move, and for others it's, you know, work trip, business. Let's do it. Let's get something new. And I feel like it becomes like this change of scenery, this change of pace. I do feel like for some of you, you will be traveling, or this is a job or a position that's at a distance, right? So maybe it's a little bit longer of a commute than you'd like or that you're used to. However, it does feel like it's going to be a change of scenery. It does bring about a new sense of, you know, fresh air. And I keep hearing the word balance. I know none of that is shown here, but definitely feels that whatever this opportunity has for you that where your current position doesn't, maybe it's different work hours, schedule, it just feels like you have a better ability to balance moving forward. Beautiful. I love it. The King of Pentacles. You've got two pages here with the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. The Magician is, you know, someone who is like of higher authority that also has it down to a science, whatever it is that they're working on. If this is your gifts, skills, abilities, your career, you've got so much experience under your belt. You're ready to move on. You could do things, you know, blindfolded, however you want. I do feel that there is a lot of money, career, finances that will be bringing in stability. I also feel that some of you will be receiving some unexpected money. It feels as though, okay, I'm gonna say this, those of you that are waiting on like child support, alimony, and you know that this person can pay, they should pay, but they're taking their sweet ass time. Basically, I feel like some of you may have to go to court to get this legally, like a wage assignment, garnishment, whatever you call it, where they will be basically making sure that they make the payment to you, or that they send you the payment. And if it's not you that's the person receiving it, then be careful, because it's about to be you who's going to get caught up in that, making sure that you make those payments. And so if you do need to make those payments, Gemini, make sure you're on top of it, okay? And so yeah, you don't want to get caught up in stuff like that. It just, just stay on top of your stuff. That's if it's you that needs to pay. However, I do feel that those of you that are just saying, why am I making this difficult? Why am I giving this person the benefit of the doubt? Why am I giving them any type of wiggle room? If they're not going to do it on their own, by their own free will, as they should, to be a responsible human being, then, let's take care of this the only way I can. Knight of Cups. You've got to do what's best for you. You start taking action. You start saying, that's it. I'm not going to worry about this person's, disposition, where they're at in life, when they're shortchanging me, when they're not really worried about what's happening with me. They're not really worried about how I'm stressed or pressed, or, worried about how I'm going to put the next meal on my table, or, how I'm going to fill up my gas tank and get to work and get the kids to school and, make the rent, mortgage, car payment, whatever it is, pay for childcare, daycare, whatever it is, right? And it's just kind of like, I've waited long enough. We're going to take care of this the most effective way that I know how. Everybody's just going to have to get this taken care of. And I do feel like you will actually be receiving more money than you expected. It does feel like it comes out of nowhere. Whether this person just kind of says, okay, I'll give you what I owe you. And it's just, I feel like there's a little slip of shade with it, but they do pay up, and it's probably a little bit more than you were anticipating. For those of you that, kind of have to force the hand, I do feel that the end result here will actually be more money that comes through. So if it's you that's got to pay, you might have to pay more than what you expected, okay? So wisdom of the oracle here. Let's see what we have for the month. Oh, soulmates, beautiful. Some of you may be meeting a soulmate, being introduced to one. You have 2 pages here, but you also have the king. You have another knight here, and the magician, and the chariot card. Strong Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Very strong Pisces and Cancer here. Oh, I love this. Serendipity and soulmates. Heck yes. But we've got this unfinished symphony card. However, it is number 10. So you are at the end of a cycle, Gemini. It's time to close out those chapters. The unfinished symphony card really is about repeated cycles. It's like learning the same lesson over and over again, and then repeatedly saying, why do I keep going through this? I've already gone through this, but have you learned? But do you keep making the same mistakes? Do you keep allowing people to walk all over you? Do you keep allowing the same old? That puts you in the same predicament or situation that you find yourself in repeatedly? Sometimes Spirit is like, how many more times do we need to put you through this before you realize that this is karmic, before you realize that this is, a karmic cycle that needs to end, before you realize this is a lesson, that it's not meant to be repeated? Learn your damn lesson, okay? Now, this could be in several things, not just love. This can be in other situations, such as financial situations. Some of you, you come into some money, you feel like you're in a good place. You're just, right away, I'm going to invest this. I'm going to put this here. I'm going to put this there. I'm going to pay off this. I'm going to pay off that. And then, poor spending habits, or not necessarily having enough of a cushion for unexpected bills or payments or whatever it may be that comes through. And then you find yourself right back where you were. Okay, that is... Okay, something fell on my desk. What was that? So apparently that was very accurate notation for some of you. Take notes here. That is something that can be happening with some of you, not being able to save and spend and grow your money wisely. Overspending with, just a little bit that comes through, thinking I've got this, I've made extra money, things like that. Make sure you always have money in the reserves, that you're saving, that you're investing, and you're making wise spending choices. Okay. And so I do feel like that is an important, you know energetic cycle that we've got to learn from. Let me just pull these cards before I read the soulmates card. Oh, that's two of them. Okay, the soulmate card and the serendipity card. Okay, so let's get back to these, because absolutely, if you are getting out of a tough relationship, you've been healing, you've been trying to move on, you've been doing your own thing, or maybe you've just said, I don't even want to date anybody. I just want to take it slow. I just want to get to know me. I want to get back to me. I want to figure out what's next for my life. And you're going that way. That's usually, when you meet the one, when you least expect it, right? Serendipity speaks of being at the right place at the right time, things absolutely aligning for you. Say yes to that invitation to go out somewhere unexpectedly. Whatever it is that's out there for you, I do feel that soulmates and serendipity, definitely feels like this is an aligned connection. This is two people that are meant to connect, that are meant to meet, whether this is for long-term soulmate connection, love of your life, or this is a soul lesson that the two of you are meant to cross paths, to really get to know each other. There is something to learn from each other. Now, a lesson doesn't necessarily have to be a bad one or a negative, so don't get all like, oh, here we go again, another, right? No. This person can just simply be in your life to teach you how to receive, to teach you how to grow, to teach you how to love. This person can be put in your life just to show you what you're worth, or just how beautiful or handsome you are. There are so many people, soul, families, soul partners, soul mates, soul love, soul friendships that come into our life for that specific reason. They're here for a lesson, they're here for a season. It's not always bad, and it's not always, painful if you have to separate or walk away from each other. There could be other situations that, can be keeping the two of you at a distance. But however, this month it definitely feels that there's a lot of love, your soul family coming together, someone that you're aligning with that can prove very important in your life. I really love this for you. Whether you're looking for love or not, I do feel that you are going to meet this person. Could be a friend as well, like a really good friend, just at the right moment that you need in your life. So your Moonology card here for these crazy eclipse energies that we've got this month. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. I don't remember who else had this. Maybe Aquarius or Capricorn. But there is a need for adjustments, for being able to be more flexible and make some sort of compromise within your life to be in a better place, to position yourself to be in a better place. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. That is your sign. Full moon in your sign. I do feel that the answers that you've been seeking, the clarity that you need, that you require to make this next step forward, you will be receiving it. I do feel that you'll be seeing it around the middle towards the end of the month if you haven't yet. If you feel like you have, there's going to be just a little bit more than you anticipated that will come to you towards the end of the month. And look at that. It's time to release negativity. Absolutely. That Seven of Swords. Are you kidding me? Boom, boom, boom. Get rid of it. You don't need that type of energy. Seven of Swords is sneaky, betrayal. This is someone who's purposely hurting you. Full moon in Scorpio, it's time to release negativity. This is a reminder that if it's not, for your highest good, to make you, to be here for you in a more positive light, then it's just not a good time for this person, place, situation to be a part of your life. It can keep you in a stagnancy. It can keep you in an energy of negativity where it, creates more of that. And we don't need any kind of energy like that, right, Gemini? So there you have it for your month ahead. You know, this is for the month of October. There will be more readings for you guys. I will just keep recording. So bonuses, mid-months. I'm going to try to go live. Like I said, I've got an upcoming live event where I will be doing in-person readings on, I think it's the 14th. I got to double check my calendar. Yes, Saturday, October 14th. If you are interested in coming in, being read in person, or if you'd like to book a personal reading, that information is going to be in the description box down below. Cannot wait to see what's next for you guys. Have a great month. Take care. Bye.